Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know it's been a while. I owe you guys an update. I didn't make the What's in the Night Sky video last month, and since then I've been quiet on social media. I've been sick, and just to jump to the point, it wasn't, and the reason I didn't say is because YouTube is demonetizing videos that mention, but yeah, I haven't got, or at least I haven't got it yet. Maybe I'll get it in the future, who knows. But I owe you guys an update, and then I need your help with something, and there's also another announcement at the end of this video, so please stay around for that. But about 4 or 5 weeks ago, I was on an Aurora cruise around Norway, not for fun. I was working on board, I was giving presentations about the Aurora, how to photograph them, and I was helping the passengers set up their cameras and take photographs of the night sky. However, my trip was cut very short when I fell sick. I had a fever, I was tired, I was fatigued, my muscles ached, I had a bit of a cold coming on, and then after a few days I just couldn't even get out of bed. So I went to the onboard doctor. She gave me a bunch of antibiotics, and after the 3 days of antibiotics, I still got worse. I had chronic sinusitis and severe pharyngitis to the point where even sipping on some water was so painful I would be crying, so I couldn't eat or drink. Eventually they put me on an IV, and they were pumping me with nutrients and fluids and antibiotics, and then the doctors on board basically panicked, and I think with the situation just starting, they kind of freaked out a little bit, and so I was medically disembarked in Alta in northern Norway, which is like the nautical term for I was kicked off the ship, basically. And the company that runs the cruise, Saga, there was no aftercare. They literally just kicked me off the cruise. They didn't even pay for the taxi to the hospital. And after that, I had to find myself a hotel, get some flights home. But yeah, absolutely no support from the cruise company. So Saga, you. And yeah, as you might be able to tell, I'm still not 100%. I'm on my 4th course of antibiotics right now, but I'm feeling a lot better than I have been the past 4 or 5 weeks. I've even coughed so much the past 4 or 5 weeks that I've given myself a hernia in my groin. Which I'm hoping heals itself, because there's no chance of me getting surgery in the United Kingdom right now because of, but yeah, that's it. That's the illness situation. A lot of you guys got in touch and asked me if I was okay and where I'd been, and that was just incredibly touching and heartwarming. So thank you to everyone who got in touch, like even people I've never met before, just dropping me a message to see if I was okay was really, really heartwarming. So thank you to everyone who got in touch. But now I need your help, guys. I want to start a new monthly video on this channel where you guys send me your images and I'm going to critique your images, but I also want you to send me the RAW file so that I can edit your RAW files and show you how I would have edited your RAW file. And I'm going to make a video of a few of these, share it on YouTube, and hopefully then everyone can see how I edit and, you know, learn a couple of things. So if you could send your RAW files to alinrawedit@gmail.com. That's Alin, my name is with a Y because so many people spell it with an A or a U. It's alinrawedit@gmail.com. Send me a RAW file. Send me a JPEG of your edited version. Tell me what your name is. Tell me where you took the photo. And tell me what camera and lens you used. Because I'll be picking based on that as well. I'd like to edit some stuff from entry-level cameras and basic lenses, so that would be really cool and useful for a lot more people. But after this first video, the second video and the third video and the fourth video and the fifth video is going to be exclusively for my Patreon supporters. So yes, I've just opened a Patreon account. Basically, the current situation has meant that I've lost 80 to 90% of my revenue streams, and I've always tried to keep my working life, my sort of commercial photography and YouTube completely separate. YouTube for me has always been because I enjoy making YouTube videos. I enjoy documenting my adventures, and I love inspiring people to get out and enjoy the night sky and all of the benefits that come with that. And I do that by creating vlogs. I try and make the vlogs as inspiring as possible. I do tutorial videos so people can learn and have a go at this themselves. And then of course I make the What's in the Night Sky video so that people know what's in the night sky, where to look. They might be introduced to things that they never even heard of before, and it just saves you guys so much time researching and planning and looking about what's in the night sky when you can just watch my videos every month and get ready for the month ahead. And I've always kept my commercial stuff just under wraps. I never share my commercial work on social media or any of that kind of stuff. But now 80 to 90% of that has just been cancelled, washed up, dried up, at the very least for the next 3 months, and probably for a lot longer after that. So if I'm going to survive as a business, I'm going to have to make some very drastic changes in the immediate future. And one of these changes is, of course, I have a lot more free time now. I can make a lot more content for YouTube and for you guys. So with Patreon, there are a few different tiers that you guys can support me and this channel. The first is simply £3 a month, which is basically like buying me a coffee once a month or buying me a pint of beer once a month. And for that, you will be able to send me your RAWs and your images. So once a month, I'll make a video critiquing your images, editing your RAW files. But the video will be shared publicly on my YouTube channel so that everybody, all of my followers, can benefit from those videos. But if you are a Patreon, you'll be able to send me stuff to edit and feature in the videos. You'll also have a say in which content I create. I'll be engaging a lot with my Patreon audience to discuss what kind of videos you want to see going forward, and if I'm trying to decide between two ideas, I'll stick it to vote on Patreon, and you guys can sort of help me shape the content. The second tier is £9 a month, and if you sign up to this tier, you will get my Astro Workflow Lightroom presets as a gift. You can support me for 1 month, pay £9, cancel after 1 month. You get my presets for £9, which is less than half the price. I mean, you could do it for 2 months and cancel, and you're still getting my presets for £2 cheaper than what they are on my website. You're completely free to do that if you want. And also in that mid-tier, I will share one of your Instagram posts on my Instagram stories, and I will also shout out your social media handle in every What's in the Night Sky video as a thank you. There is a higher tier, which is £25 a month, and honestly, you would be stupid to sign up for that because at the moment you don't get anything extra than the other 2 tiers. But I don't know, maybe I've got some millionaires who follow me who wouldn't mind sharing £25 a month, but just please don't sign up for that tier. In the future, I'd like to provide some sort of monthly mentorship for a limited number of people, where I'll help you get better and better at landscape astrophotography, capturing images and processing the images. At this moment, I don't think I've got the time to commit to that. I'm working on my book, Photographing the Night Sky, so I want to get that finished and out of the way before I make any more big commitments, basically. And going forward, you know, when my book comes out, also the Starglow filter with case, there's some interesting t-shirts and hoodies that might be on the horizon very soon. I'd love to offer discounts to my Patreon supporters when all of those things come out as well. So it's new. I'm thinking of ways that I can make this beneficial for all of my Patreons as well as all of my followers. So if you have any ideas, I'd love to hear them from you. What would you like from me that would make it worthwhile sponsoring me in this channel? What can I give you guys as supporters? Please, please, please let me know. Now, I know everybody is struggling right now. This is a huge worldwide problem. I appreciate everyone struggling, and if you cannot spare financial support for me and my channel, you can still support me by liking, commenting and subscribing. All of these things are completely free, but they go a long way in helping me. Share my content with your friends and family and people who might find it useful. Every little helps, guys. I hope you are all well. I hope everyone's safe and sound. There is a lot of negative going on in the world, and I know we're all in this struggle together, basically, but thank you for all your support over the past few years, guys, to get to where I am right now. I say it in my public presentations all the time. I wake up every morning insanely grateful that I can wake up and say that I am a self-employed landscape astrophotographer. I mean, you guys who followed me know how passionate I am about the night skies and what I do, and I really, really wouldn't be here without any of your support. So before I get too soppy, I'm going to end the video. If you're going out to enjoy the night sky anytime soon, I wish you good luck and clear skies.